So I'm standing next to a sports utility vehicle, or SUV, and let's just get this out of the way. I am not a sports utility vehicle connoisseur or fan. I prefer anything that isn't this. Now, not particularly this BMW, just in general, SUVs are not my forte, and I think I've made that known before. But I did get married, and my wife said I had to sell the race car. So I had to go buy something. And this is not a bad choice. This right here is a 2022 BMW X5 M50i. Talk about a long name, kind of like Mercedes. This is almost like a M-lite, or whatever you want to call it. And it's got decent miles, and I got it for a steal. That's kind of why I bought it. But in today's video, I kind of want to go over that, yes, we as men love race cars, but when it's time to have a family, it might not be the worst thing in the world, because some of these manufacturers have vehicles that fit perfectly for us. So let me stop yapping and let's hop into this BMW here. My name is Evo, and you're watching God Next. So, as per usual, we got to talk about the really boring stuff. It's got white paint on the outside, black wheels, some kind of colorful BMW badges. Let's look at the inside. All right, we're black interior. I went with black, one, because it was used and I couldn't spec it myself, but two, when you're driving a bunch of kids around, or like two kids and they kick and spill stuff and whatnot, you know, I'd much rather start off with black than go with a white interior and then it turned black and I got to keep cleaning it. It's got some carbon fiber, some screens, M steering wheel, I guess, with stitching, nice. I guess we should probably look at the space in the back. I don't know. So I guess this is the part of the video where I got to talk about the space in here and all that kind of stuff. I mean, there's space. You can see I've got some stuff in here. I've got a drill. I'm actually going to Home Depot to get some stuff right now, like a meter saw and all that kind of stuff, or miter saw, whatever you want to call it. It's got a hatch that opens. You can put some stuff in here. Honestly, this is not my forte. You know what? There's only one thing we got to do at this point. Let's do the fun stuff. Let's just go drive this damn thing. All right, finally for the fun part, we get to drive the 2022 X5 M50i that I, in theory, purchased because my wife made me sell my race car. Now, how is this SUV? It's nice. It is really, really nice. I mean, BMW has really outdone themselves with their SUVs as of late, and the X5 is a really good competitor to, let's say, the Mercedes GLE, the Audi Q7, Porsche Cayenne, and this M50 is a great little middle ground between, let's say, the regular xDrive 40i with the B58 or the full-blown X5M. This is a nice middle ground. Now, the one thing I don't like about this car a lot is the price. This thing is priced at around $55,000. Now, yes, it's got about 38,000 miles, and it is a 2022, so it's really 3 years old. You could probably find a 2020 X5M, same car, just with the S63 under the hood, for probably around the same money with a little bit more miles. And at that point, it's like, do you want the M-lite or do you want the full-blown M with a little bit more miles and a little bit older? It's the same car. I mean, it's just 2 years older. You know, same generation, same interior. Actually, probably maybe a little bit nicer interior. But you kind of have to choose that. And if we're being honest here, I really like this SUV. I mean, if this thing was in the 40s, I would be a fan. I mean, I am a fan, but I would be more of a fan if it was priced in the 40s with, you know, with where it's at. Now, powertrain wise, I know that's all we really care about because, again, we're trying to find a fun car to subsidize for that race car. This thing has BMW's N63 motor underneath the hood, which, if you know anything about the N63, it didn't have the best start in life when it came out in 2009. It had a horrific amount of slew of problems, turbos, valve stem seals, coolant lines, whatever you want to call it, this thing had problems. It was a horrible motor. Around 2013, BMW updated it with the N63 TU, or the technical update, and they made it a lot more reliable than before. It still has its little weird quirks and things like that, but they made it a lot better. Now, in this iteration here, because it is an M-lite, it's the N63, but it's tuned. It's not the regular, N63 that makes like 430-ish horsepower. Here it makes 523 horsepower, which is a good amount of power for a family hauler SUV like this one is. And this thing really does get up and go. I mean, comfort mode, it gets up and it moves. You can see that little difference between the shifts because it's not in sport mode or anything. We're just cruising in regular comfort mode. This thing is a very quick SUV. You can't really beat this, you guys, and it can haul your whole family. Your wife, you have 3 seats in the back if you have 3 kids, and then there's a trunk in the back for the dog. It's pretty good. I mean, it's got a good amount of room. It's much bigger, obviously, than an X3 or the little GLC Mercedes. So this is probably the right family car to go for. Now, can you buy this for your wife? Absolutely. I don't know if you want to give your wife, who probably doesn't care about cars, a 500 horsepower SUV, but why not, right? Excess is all about living life. So let me know down below, what do you guys think about the X5? I am a really big fan. I like the G05 generation, this one right here, of the X5, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much.